Well, good morning, and welcome to the completion of the first night in X-1. This is still the delivery of the vehicle to home. I currently sit in Louisville, Kentucky. It's 5:30 a.m. Central Time, 6:30 a.m. Eastern, which it actually sounds better that way, I think. I got up pretty early. Pretty nice night. I ran the generator for a little bit to turn the air conditioners on, and then I opened up some windows, and it was cool enough to do that. I think it's about 70 degrees outside. We're gonna take just a few more minutes to get ready, and then I'll start the drive home. Shouldn't take more than a couple hours. I should get there about the time, or maybe shortly before Tammy and the boys wake up. I know they're pretty excited to see it, and I know several of you have asked about a tour of the RV via YouTube, and for those that know where I live, you're welcome to come over and look at it as well. But we'll do that here shortly, this afternoon or tomorrow. We'll give you a full tour. And if you have any questions on anything, let me know. I'll be happy to try to figure it out. And I've had some questions already about how the toilet works, and somebody wanted me to show them that, so I will do that. Had a little problem on the way here. I didn't think it did work. At least I couldn't get any water. The toilet seemed to work fine, but I couldn't get any water to fill back up. But it was just a simple fix. The RV was not level. And I put a little bit of water in the tanks before I left yesterday, and the pump couldn't pick up the water in the tank with the RV sitting like this. So a little concerning, and that was on one stop. The next stop I tried it again, and it did work. So that's good news. Anyway, I think one of the reasons people want to get an RV is for the freedom, and see the outdoors and nature and be one with it. And so speaking of the outdoors and nature and enjoying everything the country has to offer, I stayed in the most beautiful place last night in Louisville, Kentucky. As you can see, it's the Cabela's parking lot. Nature at its finest. I hear the crickets singing. That's what you call singing. And there's the entrance to the store. I did call and ask, make sure it's okay to stay in their parking lot. They said, yes, it's great. Stay for one night only. And I thought, I'm not going to stay for two or any more than I have to. Over there is a van and a truck, and that's where the actual RV and truck parking is, but it was full when I got here last night at 9 o'clock. So apparently some other people had the same idea. So I just parked over at the end of the parking lot and listen to the crickets sing all night. Here's the rest of it. There's a hospital next door. It's kind of out of focus. There we go. So had I gotten sick, I could have crawled over there. And Lowe's is right there as well. And I needed something fixed, I could have gone there. And there's Arby's. I don't think they have the meats this early, which might be a bad idea if I had the meats this early myself. So, well, the drive home continues. I'm on the home stretch from Louisville, Kentucky to Evansville. Only about 15 more miles to go before I get home. In fact, I just got a phone call from Riley, our oldest son, and in yesterday's video he said I would be home before they got up. So he made it a point to get up super early to prove me wrong, which he proved me wrong more often than not. So he got me. But I'm real close, and I'm going to stop for fuel just right before I get home, just a few more minutes. I have not stopped for fuel yet. I've not put any diesel in this thing whatsoever since I left Pittsburgh. I've got just about an eighth of a tank. Actually, I have two tanks. We have a main tank and an auxiliary tank, and both tanks right now are sitting on about an eighth. So that's over 500 miles and well over 7 hours of driving. That's pretty good, and still showing over 10 miles per gallon so far. I think when we get home, they're going to want to play with it, and to do that, we'll probably want some power on board and run the generator. The generator's a lot smarter than me, so it won't let me run out of fuel. In fact, it won't start or operate with less than a quarter of a tank, so that gives us time to get to a fueling station if we were somewhere out and running it. That way we wouldn't be stopped dead on the side of the road with no gas. So I'm going to get some gas, that way we can run the actual generator. And I say gases, actually I mean diesel. I have not put any fuel yet, so crisis averted at the gas station. I used the green diesel nozzle. In our case, green means go. I guess the other color means go to the dealership for major repairs and lots of money. So, crisis averted. I'm just about home. I called Tammy. I said, hey, why don't you meet me at the end of the driveway? We have a long gravel drive with some low overhanging trees, and I want to make sure I don't tear a bunch of things up on the RV with those tree branches. I cut them down a couple months ago for when we had the boat, and the RV's a couple feet taller, I think. So you can watch with me, and we're getting ready to pull in the driveway right now, and we'll see how it goes. Wish us luck. And there's nobody here. I'll try again. All right, take two. Spotter's there. See what happens. So far, so good. This one might be an issue. Oh, she says, come on. I feel like they're getting lower and lower. This one's got to be an issue. She's scratching her chin. She's wondering. Still waving me on. Come hither, she says. In the drive. Kids are exploring. Tammy's waving. Well, you got the, it's the other side.
Here.
Yeah, that's actually that side.
Hello! Hop up here, Ryder.
You gonna cook us breakfast, Riley?
I can. Maybe.
Alright, well, we'll start exploring. Figure out how it works. Welcome. We made it home.
By we, you mean you?
Well, you helped me get up the driveway. I waved up the first pass, did a go around. You weren't there. And second time we got it in, though. No problem. So, say hi.
I'm Tammy, Mom.
Hi, I'm Riley, big brother.
Who are you?
He's Ryder, little
Okay.
brother. And then
And I'm Ryan. So, welcome to X01, the vehicle. It is sitting in our house now after about a 7-hour-ish, 8-hour drive. I don't know, I lost count. We were here. So, what do you guys think?
I like it.
You like it? What about you, Ryder? It's pretty cool? Okay. So, what do you like about it? So,
Our bed.
you like your bed?
Our bed.
You guys sleep together?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And I
well,
also like the middle
I guess we have to figure that part out
seat
then.
thing
So,
right there.
we're just a few weeks away from
Ow!
the big trip out
Ow!
west. And we're going to try to take it next week to somewhere. We'll go someplace close. If you guys have any ideas, and then make sure it all works. Tammy is super excited about the poop shoot. And
All him.
well, let's get personal now. I don't poo every day, and I think the person that poos the most should probably dump it the most. So
I
He
always
poops.
had to deal with all their poo.
He poo.
we all poo. I think there's a book written about that.
He poo. Yeah, there is a book.
Yeah.
I used to read it all the time.
I'm sure we might read on the road.
Person poops, that
We don't
person
have
poops,
it anymore.
that person poops, I don't.
So I think the plan is we'll clean up a little bit.
For like 30 minutes every night. No, I don't. Yes, you do.
Yeah, he really does. So we'll clean it up a little bit. It's actually pretty clean. Tammy's already talked about her personal touches. Tomorrow we'll talk about the heaters on the tanks and replacing that bolt on the airbags. And, I guess Ryder's done. So it's fairly roomy, I think, for what it is.
Yeah.
With the 4 of us in here, it's probably going to get pretty crowded. But for now, it's fairly roomy. We have nothing in it, though. I guess that's the thing. It's like an empty house. It seems big until you start putting stuff in it. So I know you were looking at drawers and stuff earlier to put pots and pans and clothes in. So let's figure that out still.
Right.
Yeah.
Where things are gonna fit the best.
Now it's just me and Tammy and Tango, the dog. She's not going to the trip. The kids decided to split up. One of them's in the back, one of them's sitting up front. Both playing iPads right now. It was more important than talking about the trip. So where we're going is the Badlands, Mount Rushmore, Yellowstone, Craters of the Moon, Dinosaur National, Arches, Bryce, Zion, the Grand Canyon, the Petrified Forest, Petroglyph National, and then Hot Springs, and then home.
You forgot the most important part.
Oh, I didn't produce most more.
Las Vegas, 3 nights in a hotel, so we can kind of branch out a little bit.
I don't think the hotel room's any bigger than this RV.
Uh,
Has a real bathroom. And a casino. I don't think the buffets are even open.
I'm not worried about casino or buffet. It's the pool. It's the people that come around and bring you drinks. Oh, do you need a refill?
That's your good.
So I'll be one pinky up, enjoying Vegas.
3 nights, and then it's the Grand Canyon. It's more
We've
hiking.
seen that.
Really?
Yeah, we're going back to the Grand Canyon. It's a 10-mile hike this time. You ready?
No.
I don't need those. Yeah, so 37 nights, 5,500 miles, 4 people, 1 RV. What could go wrong?
Everything.
There's no
That's for
telling.
everything, and I'm sure it will. So follow along. We expect everything to go wrong. That's kind of the idea with all this. But I don't know, maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised.
Probably.
Riley, you said your favorite park was, you're looking forward to the most is the Petrified Forest? And you're obviously looking forward to the Vegas the most. Man-made Vegas. What is your favorite park you're looking forward to?
Probably Yellowstone.
Yellowstone?
Yeah, Yellowstone.
Okay.
Yellowstone is probably my second favorite.
That's number 2 for Riley?
Yep.
The dog is very content. She's not going. She has no idea.
What does Ray
She'll
content
go with your sister.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we can FaceTime her. Maybe she'll forget about us. I don't know.
I think we'll be able to FaceTime.
I don't.
I'm thirsty.
So tomorrow's plan, clean it up, figure out what we need to address, and maybe we will put a video together of the actual RV. We can show a tour inside, outside, our living arrangements for the time away. And anything else you want to see, let us know.
Leave a comment.